Welcome, everybody. This is Universal Truth of Mankind. I am Dave, your host, and this is Kabbalah 101. Today, I want to share something with you. Right here, I have a book called Shemadi. Excellent books. I am going to be doing a little bit of a commentary on it, only like on a paragraph or a sentence here and there. That's it, in the near future. This is an absolute good source of understanding. This is good for students of Kabbalah. Even Kabbalists like this. So I definitely recommend you to purchase this. However, you can also get a PDF version of this for free if you want. Go to Kabbalah.info and look under library, and you will see various books. They'll have Shemadi. At least they used to, as of about 6 months ago. I'm sure they still do. Download yourself a copy and read through it. There's a lot in here, and trust me, you're going to read the first couple of chapters and go, oh, okay, wait, I'm lost. That's okay. But I definitely recommend this. But here's why I'm bringing this book up. I recently read something in here that I disagree with. Now you're saying, what? You disagree with a great man? I just wondered today. Here's Yehuda Ashlag, as it says here. Yes, I did disagree with something in it. Even a great man like that. So now you're saying, okay, what does that mean that you disagree with it? See, that's the key. Disagree does not mean that I say, well, I'm not reading his stuff anymore. That's not what I mean by disagreement. When we have a disagreement amongst each other, amongst students, and yes, you're permitted to have a disagreement with such a wonderful man, such a wonderful sage, but you're allowed to disagree with sages. Bet you didn't know that. But again, that does not mean you throw out all the works. Disagreements means or occur because we have different experiences, we have different knowledge base to work from. And so when we read something, we disagree with it, it means, I'm not going to disagree with them per se. It's obvious I have to try to understand what he's thinking and why, and look at what I'm thinking and why, and try to come to a point of agreement. Now, I'm not going to say where I had a disagreement on this, because I don't want to focus on that. But when that occurs, that means it's time for us to dig deep and try to figure out a way to resolve this situation. You follow where I'm going with this? We have to take a look at the whole situation, what was said, what I'm thinking, and try to come to a higher order of thought that incorporates both. In other words, we should be adding to each other, not tearing down. See, in today's society, if you disagree with somebody, you go, oh, well, I don't agree with Rambam. I agree with this guy or that guy or this rabbi or this person or this sage or that sage. I get that all the time. I said, so why are you throwing out his works? Well, because I don't agree with him. Your disagreement with him is not to carte blanche throw him out, but rather say, okay, let's come to a consensus of understanding. I've said this before when I talked about the Talmud in one of my other videos. A lot of times you have a left, you have a right and a left. So you're always going from side to side, but it's up to you to come into the middle. There are exceptions, of course. You come into the middle and say, well, because of my circumstance, I'm going to follow this. I'm going to apply both of these this way. So there's a lot of thought involved. And that's what we're supposed to be doing, even with Kabbalistic works. But you have to also understand something else. This is an English translation of it. I don't have the original. I believe it's Hebrew. It could be, well, I don't know. I don't know what it's in. Could be Yiddish. I'm not sure. but this is the English translation. I may be disagreeing with the translator, not necessarily with the author. So I have to understand that aspect as well. So it's okay. I'm giving you permission. Disagree. You can disagree with me. That's fine. I hope you do. But I hope you say, well, I disagree with this or that, but I see where you're coming from. Let me share how I'm coming to this. And you never know. We get a discussion going. We'll find out we were both wrong. We realize it has to be that instead. And that discovery is what the creator's trying to bring us to. And that creates a relationship between us, and it creates love between us because we're looking for answers. We're looking for solutions. We're not looking for an axe to cut something down. All right, enough of that. I hope, think about that really good. And yes, Shamati, remember, definitely a good book to look for. Reading, it's in many languages, so you'll be able to get this in several. You take care, everybody. Thank you for your time. Shalom, shalom.